This is the life of a reseller. It's Friday, and I just left a warehouse where I picked up 14 boxes that came on 3 pallets. In the back seat, I have 4 boxes. Those are all electronics. I like to put most of my electronics in the back seat of my truck, just so they don't bounce around as much. And then the back of my truck, I have the other 10 boxes, and those should be all toys. Should be, if I remember correctly. It should be one large pallet of just toys. Yeah. On the way home, I checked my email safely at a stoplight, and I have 2 packages at my UPS mailbox, which my UPS mailbox I use exclusively for like my eBay stores, my Amazon stores. And I also use it for pretty much business for like YouTube. And it says I have 2 package pickups. So it looks like I'm not expecting anything in. I'm not expecting any kind of customer returns from eBay or Amazon. I'm not expecting anything like from the Funko shop as like a double up or anything, or triple up. So I'm guessing somebody maybe sent me something. I mean, from time to time, companies, you know, as a YouTuber, companies send stuff to us, and I'm guessing maybe that's what happened, but I'm gonna find out here in just a second. And then I think I'm gonna stop off at a thrift store on the way home, because I have this little itch to see if we can find something at a thrift shop. So this is kind of like the life of a reseller. Go pick up liquidation stuff, some boxes, check UPS mailbox, do a little thrifting. Reseller lifestyle. Back in the truck, had a little bit of a hiccup there. They had to find the packages. You just saw the mailbox was empty. They usually put notes in it, like when I have a package, and there was no notes, but they had to scurry and find them. But here's what's cool. The good people over at MunchPack actually sent me another box. How cool is that? So the wife and I will be doing another MunchPack taste test here very shortly on my YouTube channel. So huge shout out to the people over at MunchPack. That is freaking awesome. Like, I'm digging that. I know the first time that the wife and I did a MunchPack, it was a lot of fun. The treats in this box were freaking fabulous. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So look forward to that. And the second thing in the UPS mailbox I had, I don't want to show the person's address, but appears to be a customer return. This is one thing that just drives me wild. When somebody returns something on eBay and they don't contact you first and say, hey, I'm sending this thing back to you. They just randomly just like send it back. And yeah, so they send it back to my UPS mailbox. The person's address is up here. I don't want to show it. So hopefully what's in here is what's supposed to be in here. And hopefully it's not a bait and switch thing. But I got to figure out when I get home what's going on with this thing. So whatever it is also. So anyway, let's go by this thrift store. The Goodwill is right down the road from where I'm at right now. Let's do a little thrifting. Breakables. Here you go. First item, a little Mad Catz game blocks for the Game Boy Advanced SP. They went $2, sales for about $5. Not bad, but not enough there for me. Just found these 2 things. They went $3 a piece for them. They're selling on Amazon for like $40, but they have a super high rank on them. On eBay, I found one out of the packaging that sold for like $10 used. These are brand new in the packaging, still factory sealed. Some kind of a spy gear thing. So for $3, I mean, I'm guessing if I put it on eBay, maybe like 20, maybe 25. Just let it sit for a little bit to see what happens. I wouldn't be shocked if maybe I got 40 or 50 bucks for both of them combined and get them for like $6. So I think this actually be a pretty good score right here. First score of the day. So that's awesome. Brand new markers, $4. No. Cones. Calming bites, stress, and anxiety. I don't need any of those. I'm all chill. I'm good. Veggie bullet, 99 cents. Really? That's cheap. Oh, it's just a replacement bowl for a veggie bullet. It's actually not a bad price on it. But, nah, I'm good. There's not a whole lot of profit there to be made. These things, I just found something really freaking awesome. Always check kind of like the games and stuff. I'm over here looking and I see this. A Nintendo Game Boy Advance game, Stadium Games, still factory sealed. They want $2 for it. This thing should sell for at least probably about 20 bucks, I bet. And I'll probably throw it up on eBay with just like a buy it now at 20 bucks. Just let it sit until somebody finally buys it. Yeah, this game came out back in 2002. So this thing's been sealed for like 17 years. So that's a pretty cool find here at Goodwill. So if you find one sealed game, keep looking because you might find more. Little tip for people, keep digging. You might find more sealed games. I kept looking, I found Nintendo GameCube, Star Wars Rogue Leader in a old Blockbuster case. They want $3 for it. But it only sells for about $10. It's not a very desired game. So there are old games here. I just gotta keep digging, keep looking, see if I find anything else. But I've looked through most all of them now. But there might actually be more that they just haven't processed yet, put on the sales floor. Looks like somebody though donated a bunch of old, maybe late 90s, early 2000s video games to this Goodwill. There might be a lot of money sitting in this back room of this Goodwill. Who knows? That's it for this place. Time to check out here, head out of here. I'll be spending about $8, but making probably like $70, $80 maybe, $60, $80. Good stop. That was an insanely good, successful Goodwill trip. Completely forgot I got all my electronic liquidation boxes in the back of my truck. There. But yeah, so little recap in there. This place gives a military veteran discount. So of course they give, I think it was at 15%, something like that. So I walked out with those 3 things, total of $7.24. And I'm gonna try to get like 25 bucks a pop for those spy gears. And then I'm gonna try to get 20 bucks for that brand new sealed Game Boy Advance game. So, I mean, I'm gonna try to get 70 bucks for all 3 things. And I got them for $7. So if I can get 70, but let's even say if I can get 60 bucks, you know, so we're talking at least like 50 bucks of profit. That's fantastic for like a 10-minute little, I was playing there actually probably about 15 minutes tops. You know, here's the back of my truck. Here's all toys in the back, electronics in the back seat, because I don't like my electronics in the back of my truck bouncing around too much, because obviously you might have some sensitive stuff. So here in the back of my truck, I've got toys. These things can bounce around, doesn't hurt anything, but electronics always put to the back seat. So that was just a very short, successful little thrifting trip. That was one thrift shop that I went to, one Goodwill. Of course, people will probably ask, that was used to be my little honey hole. It's not a honey hole anymore because no Goodwill is a honey hole anymore. But this is the Goodwill in Carmel, Indiana on East Carmel Drive. About 5 years ago, 6 years ago, this place was crazy. You could walk in here and walk out spending maybe 10, 20 bucks and turn $100 profit. $150, $200 wasn't uncommon at this Goodwill. Honestly, it was not uncommon. It was crazy. That's how it used to be. Nowadays, you can't do it anymore. But this Goodwill used to be one of my honey holes that I used to hit years ago. A lot. Not a lot. I used to, what was it? They used to process and put out the newest stuff. I think it was actually Fridays, like Friday, like at 1 o'clock, they'd put out a bunch of new stuff, like new racks. And that's when you'd hit this place. Because I used to have all these Goodwills timed, what times that they would bring out these racks full of new stuff. Like they used to have it certain times. And I used to have all these Goodwills timed when they did that. But I don't thrift much anymore. I need to get back into it, make more thrifting vlogs, because, I mean, you can do this as a part-time gig. Anybody can. Anybody can be a thrifter. Anybody can spend an extra couple hours a week and hit half dozen thrift shops and make enough money to maybe pay your car payment, maybe make enough money to pay your cell phone bill, your electric bill every single month. Like that's honestly, that's possible. No joke, it can be done. I need to make more thrifting vlogs because just to teach people little things to look for. Make sure, if you haven't already, go down below, click that subscribe. And I've said this, I think, a couple times in past videos that I do need to get more of a thrifting kind of a series going. I really do. Because every time I do kind of like a thrifting vlog, the views always do well. People seem to like it because I do like to find different items when I'm out thrifting, just to show people kind of things that I look for. Like that 2002 Game Boy Advance game that caught my eye, and immediately I knew for $2 that's going to make me some money. I mean, it's not going to make me rich, but that $2 can turn into a free large pizza, pretty much. You know, that $2 could feed a family of 4 tonight, actually. You know what I'm saying? It actually could. So I could teach. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'll see you soon, and I'm out.